Jerry back with at Theatrically Jerry, and this is my final thoughts on the DY-2000W. Now, this is a budget-friendly low-lying fog machine. If you haven't already, go ahead and check out my in-depth review on this on my YouTube channel at Theatrically Jerry. This video is just going to give my final thoughts, pros and cons, what I liked and didn't like about this machine in general. So let's go ahead with our pros. I love the little caster wheels. Makes this super easy to move around, especially on a stage floor. I do like how well the fog looks coming out of it. If you have two of these, it's going to do a really decent amount of area for the buck. So for how much one of these costs, it's a great deal in terms of that. You're also getting the new technology. So instead of using ice, you're now using atomized water, which really does help cool the fog down significantly. It's not as great of an effect as if you're going to use frozen CO2, dry ice, or nitrogen, liquid nitrogen. Those are obviously king of the low-lying fog. But if you want something that isn't going to cost a lot to operate, this is definitely one of those machines because all it requires is low-lying fog solution as well as distilled water. So very cheap to operate this thing. Loved that. I love the oversized rocker button on the back of the machine, so you can definitely see where it is, feel where it is. It's lighted, so you're going to see it in the dark. I loved the user interface, super easy to navigate. Love that they included DMX as well as an RF remote instead of an IR remote, so you're going to get much further range on that. Love that they included multiple fans to help keep the fog solution super cool. Love this hammered enamel paint. That's going to keep this machine running for a very long time. It feels durable. Most of this machine is metal, so it's heavy. It feels nice. The design's nice on this as well. A couple of things I didn't care for. The screw up here on the top, the red screw, when you unscrew it, it just falls out. I would have liked to have seen a retaining nut so it doesn't fall out. I also would have liked to have seen some sort of hinge design on this where the lid stays open. Currently, when you open this lid, it's just going to fall right back down. It would have been nice to have seen a better hinge design on that. Maybe something that can stay open in certain increments would have been great. I love that they included the ductwork. The ductwork is not thin. It's super thick. It feels nice and professional. A couple of other things I didn't care for. I would have preferred PowerCon instead of IEC. I would have also preferred a resettable safety fuse instead of the obvious built-in one on the IEC port, but that's okay. I would have also liked to have seen better documentation from the manufacturer because, as stated, the manual states 1500 watts at 15 amps, and then the actual machine has a 20 amp fuse, and then they include a 10 amp, a 15 amp IEC power plug, which seemed a little odd to me. They just need to be on the same page as to how much power this machine actually draws for safety concerns, obviously, but I was glad to see that they included a 20 amp fuse. I feel like that is definitely needed. They need to include a 20 amp IEC power cable, which they don't. They've only included a 15 amp. I would have liked to have seen a 20 amp. Also, a couple of other things I didn't care for. I would have liked to have seen a much larger fluid solution tank. So for the fog solution, the tank is rather small. I would have liked to have seen a much larger one. There is a lot of room back here for more fog solution. but they did have to include the fog machine in this back end here because this has all of the water as well as the atomizer. The atomizer is an 8 head. It's great. I would have liked to, of course, seen a 10 head. That would have made the fog even cooler when entering that chamber. But other than that, great. One other thing that bothered me, and I'm being super nitpicky, is the drain plug on the bottom here is super annoying. I would have liked to have actually seen a tap style drain with the lever so you could just turn it open to drain it. Instead, they're giving you a silicone plug, which I don't necessarily trust, obviously, but it does do a great job of keeping the water in. It just would have felt more professional with an actual faucet or spigot style drain on the bottom. But again, that's me being nitpicky. Anyways, if you guys enjoyed this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. If you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe to my channel at Theatrically Jerry. I do a lot of in-depth reviews like this on budget-friendly lighting, atmospherics, DJ equipment, tutorials, anything that interests me. I do review and do tutorials on my channel. Also, if you have any questions or comments about this fog machine in general, go ahead and leave them down below. I do respond to all questions and comments as quickly as I can. And again, if you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. And thank you guys for watching.